Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 23 of What If Naruto Returned Different After His Training Trip. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also, go ahead and check out the new episode of What If Naruto Had Multiple People Sealed Inside of Him that I posted on this channel and enjoy. And I also post a new episode of What If Naruto's a Vampire over on Anime King 2. So go ahead and check out that as well and enjoy guys. And I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto had the unknown Sharingan. So go ahead and check out that as well guys. And remember, if you're new and this is the first time hearing my voice and you enjoy videos on both Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. Start the intro.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their
So the last time we left off, Naruto and Trish went to the Wave Village as they completely decimate everyone there, along with a team consist of Kiba and Shino and a couple other Jonins and Chonins from Konoha. As Naruto and Trish decimated all of them, Naruto then uses Crimson Flare and wiped the Wave Village off the map as it was completely gone. No houses, nothing. News then reached back to Tsunade and the others, as Kakashi and the others realized that was the first mission they ever had outside of the village. As Naruto started there, Naruto is planning on wiping out all of the village that were opposed him. The rest of them join him, but the one that were against him, he's going to wipe them out. He then came back to Konoha after talking to his team, as Kabuto research is going along quite well with him working on the demonic blood that Naruto gave him. As Naruto then saw how Hanabi is coming along as she's been learning from Neji. As Tenten then arrived, but Naruto quickly transformed into Sasuke. As Naruto saw a huge opportunity while in Sasuke's transformed state, as he went around the village just doing all sorts of crap, pushing down old ladies and all that, and told them to remember that he is Sasuke Uchiha, as he gave RKO to a father who was walking with his wife and his kid, as he then went to a restaurant and eat. As the waiter then came with the bill as he tore it up and said that Sasuke Uchiha doesn't pay, as he then gave the waiter a RKO. Sometime before that, Naruto also met with a strange man that don't seem to be human, as he told Naruto that compared to him Naruto is nothing, as Naruto is quite entertaining to watch. He told Naruto that there is a line that he could see others, their future, and there is none for Naruto. It seems like Naruto was something beyond this world and he wants to see what Naruto is going to turn into. And also, he told Naruto that if he wants his plan to be fulfilled, he will have to not go along with that girl with the red eyes. As Naruto instantly realized who he's talking about, it was Kurenai. So he will have to cut her off if he wants his plans to be a success. So after that, Tsunade and the others got the report as they head downtown. After hearing that Sasuke was doing the RKO, Tsunade realized that was Naruto's favorite move. As her eyes went wide, Uzumaki Naruto was in the village. Danzo has also found out a traitor, as he gave Tsunade a report as Tsunade's eyes went wide as she couldn't believe this. This person was a traitor? So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the place and check it out for yourself, so let's start this new episode. Tsunade-sama, what should we do about this? Yujiro asks. I mean, Uzumaki Naruto is in the village. Nah, he's probably long gone. Let's find Sasuke right now, said Tsunade. At the training field. Your mind is your weapon. Use it, Kurenai explained to a large group of shinobi. Some of them were even Anbu class. One of them raised his hand. Yes, said Kurenai. Will we be able to use Genjutsu proficiently? He asked. Kurenai sighed. Unfortunately not, she said. You're here because you all Have problem in this part. And Hokage-sama, order basic genjutsu training for everyone. What? Another one of them said with anger in his voice. I can do fire jutsus. You will never be able to do. As Kurenai narrowed her eyes. And that's exactly why you're here, she said. You have large chakra capacity, but you lack the official chakra control. Perform proper genjutsu, she said. As he looked down, sorry, he said. It's okay, she said. Someone then cleared her throat. As she turned round, Sasuke, what can I do for you? Kurenai asked. I would like to talk to you, he said. How about you take a break, and we will go over there, he said, pointing towards the forest. Very well, said Kurenai. I suggest you practice your chakra control exercise, she said to the group. Pretty professional, Sasuke commented. I am a professional, Uchiha, said Kurenai. Now, let's go, as she walked off. What's with the attitude? He asked. Bad day? None of your business, she said. Oh my, Sasuke said. My heart is broken. What do you want, Uchiha? Asked Kurenai. As they finally made it over to the forest. Oh, come on. Can't I just talk to my favorite sensei? Your favorite sensei? She said. Yep, he said. You know, I had a crush on you ever since the academy. Oh, I'm sorry, Sasuke, but I'm not. As his look instantly changed to a sad one. Oh, please, sensei, don't send me away. That would kill me. Kurenai sighed. Look, Uchiha, I'm in a really bad mood right now, and I have a large group of ninjas to teach genjutsu to, and Naruto has killed your students, he finished for her. Yeah, but technically, I only killed one, said Sasuke. As Kurenai's eyes went wide. What did you just say? She asked. As Sasuke looked at her confused. Did I say the last sentence out loud? He asked. As Kurenai nodded. Well, you see, as he couldn't get to finish that sentence, as she delivered a sweet, passionate kiss to his lips. Damn, Sasuke thought. As she broke the kiss. My sensei, that was sexual harassment. I can sue you for that. Didn't you just say you had a crush on me? Asked Kurenai. By the way, you can drop that act now, she said. Huh. As he chuckled, as he dropped the disguise, as he revealed his face to be Naruto. As Kurenai pushed him into a tree and kissed him again. That's better, she said. That face made me shiver. Don't choose him as your cover ever again, Naruto. Naruto raised an eyebrow. You forgot I killed your students already, he said. When I decided to follow you, I threw it all away. None of it mattered anymore. You're the only thing I need. Please, Naruto. I don't want to be separated from you anymore. I can't, she pleaded. So please, take me with you this time. As Naruto's eyes widened at this. That's what he was talking about, Naruto thought. That strange man told him to weary of a decision that he made with the red-eyed girl. I guess I have to do something to change her mind. I know you can't, babe, he said as he placed a hand on her chin. And I really want you to come, but I can't right now. As tears appeared in her eyes. Naruto, please, she said. No, listen. This thing I started, it may end before it even begin. What do you mean, she asked. I'm about to go to hell, literally. You what? I can trust you, right? Said Naruto. Yes, she said. In order to win this war or battle, whatever, I need help. I will. As he placed a finger on her lips. I know that you will help me, he said. But that is not what I meant. The summoned clans will stand against me. To overcome that obstacle, I need the help of many demons. However, they won't obey me just like that. Huh? She said. As Naruto paused, as he then looked down. So, I'm going to hell, he said as he looked up. And I'm going to slay an overlord and become one myself. Naruto, you're... As she looked at him. That is why I need you to stay here for now, he said. And if I die in this battle... As Kurenai quickly covered his mouth with her palm. You're not, she whispered. You will not fail, I believe in you. Kurenai, he said. I choose to follow you and I will. And if you say you want me to stay here, then I will, she said. What the hell, Naruto thought. What is this feeling? Am I upset? Because she's sad? What? Why am I feeling this way, he wondered. Maybe I can stay with her. for some more time. You know, I'm not going to leave tonight, he said, as Kurenai smirked and wrapped her arms around his neck once again. And I never planned on letting you go, she whispered, as Naruto leaned in for the kiss, but he then started to laugh. What's so funny? Come with me, he said. Meanwhile, at Sasuke's location. What? Sasuke shouted in surprise. I couldn't do that. I was training here the entire day, he explained to an enraged mob of restaurant workers. He's telling the truth, you know, said Kakashi. I don't care about that, the restaurant director said. We have anti-chakra seals. It couldn't be an imposter. You hit our waiter, and you broke my property. But, said Sasuke as he was stuttering. Are you going to pay, or do I need to call for Hokage-sama? You don't need to, said Tsunade. Hokage-sama, said Kakashi. What's the commotion here, Tsunade asked. One of your shinobi, the director started, but he was cut off. Let me guess. Uchiha Sasuke, she said. How did you know? I am terribly sorry, but that wasn't Sasuke. He's been framed. As the director raised an eyebrow, but we have seals. They won't help against him. Ah, I see. But the damage, said the director. We will compensate you for everything. As the director nodded, well, in that case, please accept my apology, Sasuke-san, he said. It's nothing, said Sasuke. Come on then, let's get out of here, said the director, as him and his group went off. Not too far away. Aw, that old bitch spoiled my fun, said Naruto. He was supposed to be beaten like a pig. What did you do? Asked Kurenai as she was chuckling. Well, I kind of took Sasuke form and had some fun, she said. Exactly, said Naruto. Back with Tsunade and the others. Where is he? Where is Uchiha Sasuke? Said a crowd of girls wrapped in towel as they were screaming. Oh boy, said Sasuke. I'm not even sure I want to know what he did to them, said Orochimaru. As Tsunade sighed in frustration. And what in the world did Uchiha Sasuke did to you guys? She said. As one of the girls was really flustered, as she was stuttering. It doesn't matter what he did, said Tsunade. It wasn't him anyway. Now go away and get dressed. But now, Tsunade shouted as all of them went off. Thank you, Hokage-sama, said Sasuke. But who was the imposter? Naruto was, said Tsunade, as Kakashi and Sasuke's eyes widened. Then we must, Sasuke started, but Tsunade cut him off. Then we must do what exactly? Search for him, she said. Well, we can do something, Kakashi said. Yeah, and my something is drinking my ass off, said Tsunade. Wait, Tsunade, said Orochimaru. About earlier. Oh right, we have to go and talk to Danzo, she said. That bitch, said Naruto. She will pay. Why are you so angry? Asked Kurenai. She stole my catchphrase, telling those girls that it doesn't matter what he did. That is my line. You know, said Kurenai, I used the same phrase just a while ago. As Naruto smiles, he places his palm on her cheek. That's alright, you can do that. She, however, she will pay. Well, what now? Asked Kurenai, as Naruto thought for a moment. Go back to your group and finish your session, then go home and wait for me. What about you? She asked, as Naruto chuckled. 45 minutes later, in the Hokage's office. I'm going home, Tsunade-sama, Shizune said. You shouldn't stay for too long either. Yeah, said Tsunade. Just go home and get some sleep. Okay, I'm off then, said Shizune as she left. As Tsunade took out a safe bottle. Goddamn Naruto. Goddamn village. Goddamn Naruto. Goddamn village. Why the hell did I take this job in the first place? You need to lay off this stuff, said a voice. Screw off, Orochimaru. I'm the goddamn Hokage and I'm going to do whatever I want, she said, as she opened the second bottle of sake. As Orochimaru chuckled, as he sat down across from her. You always couldn't help it, with alcohol and gambling. Yeah, so what, she said. Yeah, at least you're good in one of the two, Orochimaru said, as he helped himself to some sake. Yeah, that's mine. Get your own, she said. Oh, come on, don't be so greedy. Greed is a sin, you know. You are telling me about sins? You must be out of your mind, or do I really look that bad? Yep, said Orochimaru, especially without that genjutsu. Screw you. Anytime, he said. Keep dreaming, Tsunade said, as she ducked down her alcohol. By the way, why do you keep playing those stupid games if you would lose? I don't always lose, she said. Yes, you do. Especially betting against me. As Nadia looked at him confused. I don't recall betting against you, she said, as Orochimaru smirked, and it turned into a dark grin. Why? You did lose your necklace after all. As Nadia quickly looked at him carefully. No, it can't be, she said. Yes, it is. Why hello, old bag, Orochimaru said. Naruto, said Tsunade. No, I'm Prince of Persia, he said. You bastard, she said as she jumped from her seat and went for a punch, only to freeze in the middle of it. When she saw Orochimaru's eyes turn black, a burst of flames, and a second later, Naruto was sitting there. As Tsunade realized she couldn't move anything but her eyes and her lips. Don't give me that look, said Naruto. Let's have a reunion hug. Why are you here, she asked as she tried to keep her cool, but she was failing miserably. All business, huh? Naruto said as he stood up. Okay, let's get right to it. I came to kill you, he said, as he pointed 2 fingers on her forehead. Bigger eye, he said, as Tsunade closed her eyes and waited for her death. But she was pushed back in her chair. Sorry, Tsunade, another time, Naruto said, as he started to laugh at her expression. You should have seen your face, he shouted, as he fell back in his chair. Why didn't you kill me, she asked, as she felt the control return into her body. Don't be ridiculous, he said. If I really want to kill you, I would have done so just after I entered. Then why? Am I here? Naruto said. As Tsunade nodded. Can't we just talk? He asked. As Tsunade narrowed her eyes. Not funny, she said. You're right, it's not. Are you going to answer my question? She said. You know, we're quite similar, you and me. We have nothing in common, she said. Oh please. How about favorite, sex position? I like it when the girls are on the top. How about you? Tsunade's cheeks turned slightly pink. What are you talking about, you idiot, she said. Sex position, Naruto repeated. Do you like to be on top? He said. Screw you. Come on, don't be like that. Just tell me already, he said. Alright, yes I do, she said in anger. You happy now? You see, that was so hard, he said. I hate you, she said. Huh, sure you do. The only question is, why do you hate me, he asked. You know very well why. Yeah, I do. But do you? What? She said. Do you know why you hate me? Of course I do. And what is that? He asked her. You killed Jiraiya. You betrayed the village. You killed thousands of people, she said. But she was stopped by Naruto starting to laugh. Do you even know what you're saying? What are you talking about? She asked. Ironic, isn't it? What is? She asked. The thing we have in common is that both of our life was messed up by this village. You're delusional. Konoha didn't mess up my... As the last word died in her throat before she could say it. Oh my god, it did. Ah, I see the realization came to you. You see, we owe it all to Konoha. Shut up, said Tsunade. I am nothing like you. Of course not, said Naruto. Because I'm not a hypocrite, he said in a demonic voice that startled Tsunade. But she quickly regained her composure and glared back at him. I am not a hypocrite. Oh really? Then how about your talk about hating me? He asked. Oh yeah, let's see. Me betraying the village. Now we both know it's garbage. You don't give a damn about this village. Yes I do, she yelled back. No you don't. Stop lying to yourself, face it. You're here because of me. No, as she was stuttering. Just admit it. It will be easier. As room went quiet as she didn't know what to say. You ran away. Sarutobi only allowed it because you were his favorite student. Otherwise, you would have been found and disposed of. Konoha does not forgive his traitors. As she was still silent. Still not convinced, huh? Alright, on to the next point. About me killing thousands of people. Now what the hell is with that? Don't tell me you give a shit about some people you don't even know. As she was still silent. The only thing you care about is the people close to you. That's why I will never forgive you for killing Jiraiya, she shouted. As Naruto smirked at that, never forgive me? Not that I really care, but what, she said. As Naruto shrugged, I just don't know if I should tell this to you or not. This is really going to blow your mind. Try me, she said. You sure? As she looked at him. Well, don't blame me. When it blow your mind, he said. You see, good old Jiraiya deserved death. And what the hell is so horrible that he did, she asked. No, how about I give you a hint? Remember the night your little brother died? Yes, I do, she said. Remember, what happened later after that? He asked. Jiraiya came to comfort me. What are you trying to say really, she asked. Let me ask you this first. Have Jiraiya ever loved someone? As she narrowed her eyes at Naruto. Alright, I'm gonna tell you. He always loved you. So, said Tsunade. How should I put it, Naruto said. Oh yeah, remember some useless piece of trash who had long hair and always wanted to become a Hokage? Don't you dare, said Tsunade. Shut up, said Naruto. I say the hell what I want. Now answer my question. Yes, she said. I remember him. Great, said Naruto. Then, you should know the way he left this world, right? As she didn't say anything. Answer me, he said. Yes, I remember, she said. Which is? I asked you, how did he leave this world? He suffered two major injuries, one to the heart and one to the liver. One of the two combinations that not even you can save a person from, right? How did you know? She asked. Later, said Naruto. Now answer this. Isn't that strange? Let me ask you, who know about your skills and what you can't and can do? Sarutobi and no. No, she said. He would never do that. Finally, said Naruto. I think you would be able to guess it on your own. Jiraiya would never kill Dan. That's just ridiculous, she said. Alright, then tell me this. What happened when you returned from that mission? Jiraiya came and... But that proves nothing, she said. Damn, you're stubborn. Fine, I wanted to show you this after all. As he placed his arm in his pocket and pulled out some small, red book. What is that? She asked. This is Jiraiya. Personal diary. Quite a thing actually, said Naruto with a smirk. Even if I do believe it's Jiraiya diary, where would you get it? She asked. A good question, he said. You see, when I ditched Jiraiya a few years ago, I knew he wrote the most important information somewhere. He was a human after all, and big amount of information causes headache. So in order to get away from him, and also his spy network, I needed information. As you can see, I have found it, he said. And after getting everything I needed, I started to read even more. And then I found this, as he threw it to her, as the book landed open. That page, date, April 21, he said. As Tsunade started to read, God forgive me for what I'm about to do, because not even I will be able to forgive myself. What did she even see in that weakling? Do I feel regret what I'm about to do to the Hokage wannabe? No. But I do feel regret, because again, I will see that look on her face that I hate, that look of sadness. Please forgive me, Tsunade, but I just cannot let anyone else have you. This can't be true. That's a lie, said Tsunade. No, said Tsunade as tears appeared in her eyes. You were lied to and deceived, said Naruto. But Jiraiya, how could he? As she started to cry. As Naruto rolled his eyes, come on, wake up. Just like Dan could use his influence on you for the future Hokage campaign. Just how Nawaki could wish to dispose of you to become the successor of the first Hokage. As Naruto got up and spun around her chair, as he was looking directly in his eyes. They took your life away from you. It's not fair, isn't it? No, she said. Of course not, and now you're nothing but a shell of your former self, trying to find yourself back in alcohol and gambling. As Tsunade just continued to cry. As Naruto stood up, you know, it would be a really sad end if it continued like this for you. So, as he placed 2 fingers on her forehead. What are you doing? She asked. Just relax for a moment, he said, as his fingers glow yellow. There, he said after a few minutes, and removed his finger. Try to cancel your genjutsu. What? But I... Just do it, said Naruto. What the hell? She said. No, I suggest that you look in the mirror, said Naruto. Tsunade took out a mirror from her decks as she gasped. That's not possible. What have you done to me? She yelled. I gave you what they took from you. But I look even younger than the genjutsu, she said. That's because you use your 30s look. And now you're 20. What? How? Said Tsunade. Naruto shrugged. It's only possible in your case. I simply reverse the effect of your jutsu, and here you are. But that's not possible. Don't you like it? Naruto asked, as she just kept on looking at her face in the mirror. I knew that you would like it, he said. But she then glared at Naruto. But what's in it for you? What do you want in return? What do you wish to gain? I want nothing, he said. I did it because you're not a bad person, Tsunade. You just trusted people too much. You deserve better. What are you? But I'm your enemy, she said. Oh really? Sarutobi messed up my childhood. Jiraiya left me behind. Orochimaru tried to kill me. But you're not my enemy, Tsunade. Yes I am, she yelled at him. I'm going to stop you no matter what you say. Stop me? From doing what? Well, whatever you're planning, she said. And what you know about my intentions? Why won't you tell me then? She asked. Unfortunately, I can't tell you that. But just know, I never enjoyed what I did, or what I have become. Yes, you did. While you killed all of those losers, you had a smile on your face, you psychopath, Yamato said. Shut up. She doesn't need to know that. You're right, said Tsunade. And you destroy Wave because? Because, as Naruto smirked. Sorry, I can't take it. I lied. I enjoyed what I became. I am stronger, faster. I feel less pain. I regenerate within seconds. I can have sex for weeks straight. Doesn't that sound great? You surrender your humanity, she said. No, I sold it for a good price. And now you're enjoying the results of it as well. Enough of your mind games. What do you want? She asked. Naruto leaned in even closer so his face was almost inches away from hers. I want to give you what you want, of course. Oh really, she said. Are you going to commit suicide? As Naruto chuckled. Smart mouth you have there. Of course not. Why would I return your youth if I want to kill myself? No, I have something else in mind. With that he picked her up and placed her on the decks. Naruto, what are you? But she was interrupted when he planted a kiss on her lips. What is he doing, she thought. You know, I always wanted to do you, Naruto stated, but your age was in the way. So I had to find a way and fix it, he said. What are you doing? Stop, she said as she tried to struggle, but he was beyond strong. Do you think I haven't noticed, he said, how you looked at me when I returned? As she was stuttering. Don't, your eyes, tell me a story. How you desire, he said, as he kissed her neck. How you desire to feel love. Just one more time. We can't. I can't, she whispered. Why not, he said. Because, you see, you don't have an answer, he said, as he planted another kiss on her lips. As she started to lean into it. Damn it, is this really happening, she thought. As Naruto ripped off her shirt, and he looked down in amaze. Wow, they're as wonderful as I thought, he said, as he ripped off her pants and quickly removed his. Meanwhile, Yamato was talking to himself. I wonder if Naruto is actually the god of this world and he's just playing a game. Because damn! He can turn anyone, Yamato thought. After a very long time, Naruto was lucky that he put up the silent seals, so no one could hear. What do you want? Tsunade asked, as the both of them looked at each other, as she was panting with exhaustion, as Naruto looked like he could go another 50 rounds, and they went 4 times. Isn't it obvious? I want you beside me, he said. But I can't, she said. Why not? This village betrayed you. Everyone betrayed you. You betrayed me as well, she said. Oh yeah, but consider this. It's one person against the entire village who betrayed you. Think about it, he said, as Tsunade sat there in silence. As he put on his pants and his shirt. As he jumped through the window. As Tsunade stood there in shock. But I can't, she said again to herself. As Naruto flashed towards Kurenai's apartment. As he stretched, am I good or am I good, he said. You're goddamn awesome, said Yamato. Where have you been, said a voice as Naruto turned to see Kurenai in a sexy lingerie. It doesn't matter where have you been, she said. You keep stealing my lines, he said to her. Are you going to punish me for that, she asked in a slutty voice. Oh yeah, I'm going to screw your brains out, he said, as she giggled as she rushed to the bedroom. The next morning at Tenten's apartment, Tenten had a warm smile on her face as she saw who was next to her, a sleeping and very naked Neji. We finally did it, she thought, stroking his hair. He looked so peaceful. As she stroked his hair once more, removing some of the hair off his headband as her hand hit it as his headband fell off. Where is it, she said. It's sealed. It's gone. Tenten remained still for some moments, thinking about a possible reason, and she found one. I guess I should go and thank her, she said. Sometime later at the Hyuga estate. Tenten, what are you doing here? Asked Hinata, as Danzo was also there. Sorry to interrupt, I just want to thank you. Thank me for what? She asked. For removing Neji's seal, as Hinata's eyes went wide. As she then looked back at Danzo. Danzo, you have my full permission, Hinata said. Thank you, said Danzo, but I'll feel safer if you come with me. As Hinata nodded, very well. As she then turned to Tenten, you're coming with us as well. Meanwhile, on a random street of Konoha, man, that felt nice. No wonder why he does that every chance he get, said Neji. He then heard a voice call his name, Neji, as he turned to see Hinata, Danzo and Tenten. As Hinata held up a hand sign. Damn it, it's not working. I guess you're right. Stupid girl. What have you done? Said Neji. The seal must really be gone then. There's no point in hiding it now, Neji thought, as he removed his Konoha headband and threw it away. Indeed, his forehead was white and clear. But if Hinata didn't remove the seal, then who did? Take a guess, Neji said. Uzumaki Naruto, said Danzo. And we have a winner, said Neji clapping. Well then, said Hinata. Hyuga Neji. In the name of Hokage and the Hyuga clan, you are hereby under arrest. Surrender yourself peacefully, and your life might be spared. As Neji chuckled. Now look what you've done, he said, looking at Tenten. They're going to kill me. But I, as she was stuttering. That's not her fault, said Danzo. You were under suspicion already. She just confirmed it. As Danzo snapped his finger, as root agents surrounded Neji. As he just chuckled. But guys, it'll be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications they posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And go ahead and check out all the other what ifs that I posted today. And I hope you enjoy each and every one of them. And thank you for all of your help and your support, guys. But for now, I'm out of here. Peace.